Welcome back. Today's video, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most iconic coins in US history, the wheat penny. These small, humble pennies have been cherished by collectors for years, and some have become extremely valuable in today's market. Whether it's their rarity, unique features, or just the right condition, these coins are fetching big bucks. But what makes them so special? Let's find out first up. The 1946 wheat penny holds a special place in US coinage history. This iconic coin was minted right after World War II, during a time when the United States was transitioning back to peacetime. It's part of the Lincoln Wheat Penny series, which was minted from 1909 to 1958, and is beloved by collectors worldwide for its historical significance and beautiful design. Let's start with the basics. The obverse side of this penny features the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The date, 1946, is stamped clearly beneath Lincoln's portrait. If your coin doesn't have a mint mark, it means it was minted in Philadelphia, as they didn't use mint marks on pennies during this time. Flipping to the reverse side, you'll see two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with the motto, E pluribus unum. This design gives the wheat penny its iconic nickname and timeless charm. Now let's talk about what makes this 1946 wheat penny truly stand out: its color shade. Over time, coins can develop unique hues due to oxidation, environmental exposure, or improper storage. Some coins might show a reddish tint, a deep brown, or even a greenish hue. These color variations can make a coin incredibly eye-catching and desirable to collectors. If you have a 1946 wheat penny with an unusual color shade, it's important to have it evaluated. The color must be natural and not artificially altered, as collectors value coins with authentic aging or patina. Coins with unique, natural color shades can fetch significantly higher prices in the market. So, what's the market value of a 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition? Let's break it down. In circulated condition, a standard 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark is worth about $490,000. But here's the kicker. If your 1946 wheat penny has an exceptional, rare color shade, its value can skyrocket. Depending on the uniqueness of the shade and its appeal to collectors, such coins have been known to sell for anywhere between $620,000 or more at auctions. The rarer the shade, the higher the potential value. So, there you have it. The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition is a small piece of history that could be worth a lot more than you think. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for these hidden gems. Who knows, your next discovery could be a big payday. Next up, the 1945 wheat penny is a remarkable piece of history. Minted during the final year of World War II, these pennies were part of an era when copper was in high demand for the war effort. While millions were struck, the absence of a mint mark means this coin was minted in Philadelphia, the largest mint in the United States at the time. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases two wheat stalks, a tribute to America's agricultural roots. Now, let's talk about the black color shade. This isn't a feature from the minting process, but is often caused by environmental factors. Over time, exposure to certain elements, like moisture, chemicals, or prolonged burial in soil, can create this distinct dark patina. For collectors, such a patina can add intrigue and rarity. The black patina gives the coin a unique, almost antique appearance. While it's not a mint era, it sets the coin apart, especially for collectors who appreciate coins with a story. So, is a 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark and a black color shade rare? While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in this specific condition can be uncommon. Coins with a unique patina combined with well-preserved details, can attract attention from collectors. In today's market, a standard 1945 wheat penny in circulated condition is typically valued between $530,000. However, if your black-shaded coin is in fine or extra-fine condition, the value could rise significantly, reaching up to $600,000, depending on collector interest. Unique coins with extraordinary appeal have even fetched up to $750,000 at auctions. Now, what factors influence the value of this coin? Let's break it down. Condition: a well-preserved coin with clear details and minimal wear will always fetch a higher price. Patina appeal: the black patina can add value if it enhances the coin's aesthetic appeal without obscuring key features. Demand: collector interest can vary, so unique coins like this might gain traction in niche markets. To maximize its value, consider getting your coin certified by a professional grading service. Certification not only confirms authenticity, but also boosts buyer confidence. The 1945 wheat penny, without a mint mark and a black color shade, is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. While it may not make you a millionaire, its unique appearance and historical significance make it a valuable addition to any collection. Next up, the 1955 wheat penny with a D mint mark in a red color shade condition. If you're a coin collector or investor, this coin is definitely one to keep your eye on, especially because it's considered quite rare and valuable in today's market. We're going to dive deep into the details of this coin, why it's so special, and its current market value. So make sure to stick around. First, let's talk about the 1955 wheat penny. These pennies were struck as part of the long-running series featuring the famous wheat ears on the reverse, which ran from 1909 to 1958. The obverse features the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The D Mint mark tells us that this penny was struck at the Denver Mint, so it's a bit different from the unmarked pennies produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The 1955 wheat penny is quite popular in the numismatic world, but it's the ones with specific characteristics, like the red color shade, that really stand out. Now, what do we mean by a red color shade condition? When we refer to a red penny, we're talking about the coin's surface color and its level of preservation. A red coin means it has retained its original reddish-brown hue, which is a sign of a well-preserved penny. Unlike coins that may have tarnished or toned over time, a red coin has minimal discoloration. As you can see here, a red 1955 wheat penny retains that bright coppery luster. This is much more rare than the typical brown or even red-brown versions that you often see in circulation. The 1955 wheat penny with a D Mint mark is a unique coin because not only is it part of a series that ended in 1958, but it's also got that red color shade, making it even rarer. Collectors and investors place a premium on coins in high-quality red condition. Finally, but wait, this coin isn't just rare because of its color. The 1955 penny, in general, is one of those coins that can sometimes have a special, almost mythical status in the coin world due to a major error made that year, which I'll get to in just a moment. Now, let's talk about the big question. How much is this coin actually worth today? Well, the market value can vary depending on a few key factors: condition, color, and rarity. When we talk about the 1955 wheat penny with a D Mint mark in red color shade condition, we're looking at a potential value range that can be quite high. In average circulated condition, a 1955 wheat penny with a D Mint mark may be worth around $100,000. But when you get into the higher grade examples with red coloration, the value jumps significantly. In uncirculated red condition, the value can range from $270,000, depending on the coin's specific characteristics. But if you have one that's especially well preserved or even certified as MS65 or higher by a grading company like PCGS, you could see values soaring to $280,000 or more. And that's just for the regular version. Remember, the value of a coin like this could climb even higher if it has been part of a well-documented collection. And here's something really important. While we're talking about rare and valuable coins, the 1955 wheat penny is also famous for the doubled die era. This coin has a famous variety where the word liberty and the date 1955 are noticeably doubled due to a minting error. These doubled die coins can fetch a premium price, sometimes in the thousands of dollars, depending on the condition. However, while the 1955 double DI is the most famous error for this year, finding one in red color shade condition is even rarer, making it an even bigger treasure for collectors. If you're looking at this coin from an investment perspective, the market for rare coins like the 1955 wheat penny is strong and continues to grow. Coins in good condition, especially those with unique qualities like the red color shade, tend to appreciate in value over time. Not only are these coins valuable to collectors, but they also make for a great long-term investment. If you've got one of these in your collection, hold on to it, as its value may only continue to rise as time goes on. So, to recap, the 1955 wheat penny with a D mint mark in red color shade condition is a truly rare and valuable coin in today's market. Whether you're collecting for fun or as an investment, this coin is definitely one to watch, especially if you come across one in exceptional condition or with a special error like the double die. Keep your eyes peeled and make sure to check your change. You never know what might be lurking in your pocket. Next up, the 1944 wheat penny with a D mint mark. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins in very good condition, you may be sitting on a treasure worth far more than its face value. But what makes this coin so valuable? The 1944 wheat penny is part of a series of pennies that were first minted back in 1909, featuring the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. But in 1944, the US Mint had a unique challenge on their hands. Let me tell you why this year and mint mark combination makes this coin stand out in the world of numismatics. First, let's talk about the year 1944. This was a crucial time in American history, as World War II was in full swing. During this year, the US Mint produced a massive number of pennies to supply the country with much-needed change for everyday transactions. However, during this time, copper was in high demand for the war effort, and so the mint had to use alternative metals to make the coins. In 1944, most pennies were minted using copper from spent shell casings, creating a unique blend of copper and zinc. Now, why is the D mint mark so important? In 1944, pennies were produced at 3 different US Mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and here's the key. There's a particular scarcity of well-preserved 1944 pennies. Let's talk about condition. In numismatics, the value of a coin is heavily influenced by its grade, and very good is a grade that shows signs of wear but still retains most of the design details. On a 1944 D wheat penny, in very good condition, you should still be able to see clear lettering and the outlines of Lincoln's profile, though the finer details will be somewhat worn down. Coins in this condition have survived decades of circulation, making them far more rare today compared to their mint state counterparts. The very good grade, while the highest, still places this coin in a league of its own when it comes to rarity. So, how much is a 1944 wheat penny with a D mint mark worth today? Well, the value of these coins varies depending on factors like condition, demand, and any unique characteristics like errors. But, on average, a 1944 D penny in very good condition can fetch anywhere from $500,000. As you can see from the chart, the value of a 1944 D penny has steadily increased over the years. In better conditions, such as extra fine or uncirculated, this coin can easily be worth $700,000, and in the case of uncirculated examples, it could even fetch upwards of $800,000 or more. Another factor that can significantly increase the value of this penny is the potential for errors. Some 1944 D wheat pennies were struck with double die obverses, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the coin's lettering and design. These error coins can be worth far more, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. So, what does all this mean for coin collectors and investors? The 1944 wheat penny with a D mint mark, while not the rarest coin out there, is still a prized find for many. If you have one in your collection, it's worth taking a closer look to see if it has any additional features that could increase its value. Very good condition coin. It's still a piece of history worth cherishing. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, the 1944 D wheat penny is a great example of how even common coins can hold significant value. And with the rising interest in coin collecting, who knows? Your penny might be worth even more in the future. Next up, the 1956 wheat penny without mint mark, and why this coin, in red color shade condition, is capturing the attention of collectors and investors worldwide. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this. Now you might be wondering, why is a 1956 wheat penny, a coin that's over 60 years old, so valuable today? Well, let's find out. Let's talk about this rare coin and how its market value has skyrocketed. To understand the value of the 1956 wheat penny, let's first take a quick look at its history. The wheat penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, was minted from 1909 to 1958. This iconic design features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, hence the name wheat penny. By the time the 1956 penny was released, the US Mint had already produced billions of these coins. However, despite the large numbers, a few factors today make certain 1956 wheat pennies extremely rare and valuable, especially when they're in pristine, red color shade condition. First off, let's talk about the coin's physical characteristics. In 1956, the US Mint produced pennies without any mint mark. This means that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and that lack of a mint mark makes it stand out when compared to other years that may feature a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But it's not just about the mint mark. What truly increases its value is its condition. Today, coins are graded based on their appearance and quality. A red wheat penny, like the one we're discussing, is one that has retained its vibrant original copper color and shows minimal wear. This red color is a hallmark of a coin that has been well preserved, and that's one of the key elements that can make it rare and valuable. So, why is the red color so important? Well, the more well-preserved the coin, the higher its grade, and this leads to a higher value in the market. Coins like the 1956 wheat penny in red color shade condition are especially prized by collectors because it represents a near-perfect example of the coin. When a coin is graded as red, it means the copper has maintained its original reddish hue, which is a sign of minimal exposure to the elements. Here's a quick guide to how coins are graded. For example, a mint state coin like the 1956 wheat penny in red condition could be graded MS65 or higher, meaning it's an uncirculated coin with only minor imperfections. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Now let's get to the good part, the value. A 1956 wheat penny without a mint mark in red color shade condition can be worth a significant amount in today's market. Depending on its grade, you might find these coins selling for anywhere from $500,000 for lower grade examples. But when you find one in higher grades, or even in uncirculated condition, the value can easily surpass $600,000. Collectors are actively seeking high-quality wheat pennies, and the 1956 red example is no exception. In fact, in recent years, the demand for well-preserved coins like this has steadily increased as more collectors are focusing on rarer pieces in great condition. So, how do you find and evaluate one of these coins? It's all about careful inspection. When examining a 1956 wheat penny, look for signs of wear, corrosion, or discoloration that could diminish its value. A coin that still has the rich, vibrant red hue is considered a great find. You'll also want to check for sharp details on the wheat stalks and Lincoln's profile, as these features will directly affect the grade. Now, if you're buying or selling, make sure you get your coins properly graded by a reputable service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A professional grading service can help ensure you know exactly what you're dealing with and what the coin's true value is. So, where can you buy and sell these coins? You can find them at your local coin shops, through coin dealers, or on popular auction sites like eBay. There are also specialized coin shows where rare coins, like the 1956 wheat penny, are traded by passionate collectors. Always be cautious when buying online, as counterfeit coins can be a problem. Be sure to check the seller's reputation and ensure the coin comes with documentation of its authenticity and grade. To wrap things up, the 1956 wheat penny without mint mark in red color shade condition is definitely a rare and valuable coin in today's market. Whether you're an avid collector or someone just looking to invest in numismatic treasures, finding one of these coins can be a rewarding experience. Next up, the 1950 wheat penny, specifically the one with no mint mark, found in that beautiful red color shade condition. It's a rare coin that holds a lot of value, so let's explore why it's worth so much money in today's market. To truly appreciate the value of the 1950 wheat penny, let's take a moment to look at its history. The wheat penny, first minted in 1909, was a mainstay in American coinage until 1958. For nearly 50 years, it featured the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and two stalks of wheat on the reverse. The 1950 coin, which marked the final years of the wheat penny era, is one of the most sought after by collectors, especially when found in pristine condition. The 1950 penny is unique because of a couple of factors: its production year and its relatively low circulation numbers. When the mint produced this penny, it wasn't expecting such demand for high-quality examples years later. Most of the 1950 pennies that were circulated became worn over time, which is why uncirculated or red shade examples are so rare. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly makes a red condition coin so valuable? Well, coins like the 1950 wheat penny are classified based on their color and luster. In the world of coin collecting, a red coin is one that has maintained its original, bright coppery color. These coins were never exposed to the elements too much, so they retain that fresh, mint-like appearance. When a coin has this kind of red color, it shows that it was either uncirculated or barely handled, making it incredibly rare. Coins in less than perfect condition, with any signs of discoloration or wear, will lose value compared to those with a brilliant red finish. Another thing that makes the 1950 wheat penny particularly valuable is that it was minted without a mint mark. Unlike other years where mint marks were used to denote the minting location, such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco, the 1950 penny without any mint mark is a telltale sign that it was struck in Philadelphia. The absence of a mint mark on this penny is important for collectors because it adds to its rarity. While there are many pennies from 1950 with mint marks, the ones without them are fewer and harder to find in excellent condition. This combination of factors, the year, lack of mint mark, and pristine red color, makes this coin especially desirable. So, how much is a 1950 wheat penny in red condition worth today? Well, let's break it down. In general, a 1950 wheat penny in uncirculated condition with a red color shade can fetch anywhere from $400,000 or more, depending on its specific quality and demand. Now that's some serious value for a coin that only cost 1 cent when it was first minted, right? But that's what makes the world of coin collecting so fascinating. Sometimes, the most ordinary coins can become extraordinary treasures. So, if you're out there hunting for one of these rare pennies, how do you know if yours is valuable? Here are a few tips to help you identify a high-quality 1950 wheat penny. End of Chapter 1. First, inspect the color. A red coin will have a bright, shiny copper appearance. If it's faded, brown, or has a dull patina, it's as valuable. Next, check the details on the coin. The design should be crisp and well-defined, with no wear or flattening of the features. Finally, if you want to be sure of the coin's authenticity and value, consider having it professionally graded. If you've got a 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition, hold on to it. The value of these coins is only expected to rise as the years go by, and collectors continue to seek out rarer and higher quality examples. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just getting started, the 1950 wheat penny is a must-have for any collection. It's a fascinating piece of American history, and with its growing value, it's a great investment as well. Next up, the 1941 wheat penny, a rare coin that has captured the attention of collectors for decades. If you've got one in your collection or are considering adding one, you'll definitely want to know about its significance and current market value. Let's break down why this coin stands out and what makes it so valuable today. Before we talk about its value, let's go back in time to the year 1941. The United States was on the brink of entering World War II, and the economy was slowly recovering from the Great Depression. The 1941 wheat penny is part of a series first minted in 1909, with the iconic wheat sheaves on the reverse side of the coin. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, is still beloved by collectors and remains a hallmark of the Lincoln Cent series. These pennies were minted in large quantities, but it's the ones in excellent condition that really stand out. Coins like the 1941 without a mint mark, produced in Philadelphia, are especially sought after by collectors today. Now, why is the 1941 wheat penny so special? First of all, it's important to understand that this coin was made during a time of significant change in the world, and while the minting numbers were high, many of these coins didn't survive in excellent condition. The 1941 penny was made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, making it both a part of the era's history and a testament to the art of coin minting. Most importantly, the condition of the coin today affects its value. The term excellent condition generally refers to coins that have minimal wear, with sharp details and no major scratches or discoloration. If you find a 1941 wheat penny in excellent condition, it's considered rare and can command quite the premium. So, what is the 1941 wheat penny worth today? If you have one that's in excellent condition, you're in luck, because these coins are quite valuable. On average, a 1941 wheat penny in excellent condition can range anywhere from $395,000, depending on its overall quality and appeal to collectors. However, if the coin is in mint state or uncirculated condition, the value can increase significantly. A mint state 1941 wheat penny in pristine, uncirculated condition could be valued at $1 million. And in some rare cases, if the coin has been graded at the highest level, it could even fetch a higher price at auctions. One thing that makes the 1941 wheat penny rare is its condition. Coins like these were heavily circulated, and the majority of them were worn down over time due to their everyday use. Finding one in excellent or near mint condition is incredibly rare. This scarcity increases its value in the marketplace. Another factor that affects its collectability is the historical context surrounding the coin. Coins minted during World War II and its aftermath are highly prized by collectors who are interested in the wartime era and the coins from that time. With such historical significance, the 1941 wheat penny has found a place in many collections. If you are unsure, consider having your coin professionally graded by a trusted service. It's always a good idea to get a second opinion to ensure you're getting the maximum value for your rare coin. In conclusion, the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark is a rare and valuable coin, especially if you happen to have one in excellent or mint condition. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a beginner, this coin is an important piece of American numismatic history. Remember, condition is everything when it comes to coins, and if you're lucky enough to own one of these rarities, next up, the most fascinating coins in US history. The 1947 wheat penny with a D mint mark. In today's video, we'll explore why this coin, in very good condition, has become such a rare find, with a surprising market value. Let's uncover what makes this coin so special. The wheat penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's centennial birth, was produced by the US Mint until 1958. The 1947 wheat penny is particularly noteworthy as it is the last year of the series before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial design. These pennies are famous for featuring two wheat stalks on the reverse side, symbolizing America's agricultural strength. However, today we're focusing on the 1947 with a D mint mark. Now, let's talk about the D mint mark. In 1947, the US Mint produced pennies in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, which was one of the key producers of the wheat pennies that year. While most of the 1947 pennies were produced in Denver, the D-minted coins are often seen as more desirable by collectors due to their relatively higher mintage compared to those from Philadelphia or San Francisco. Now let's get to the exciting part, the market value. If you've got a 1947 wheat penny with a D mint mark in very good condition, you might be sitting on a gold mine. But why is this coin valuable today? Firstly, the overall mintage of the 1947 D wheat penny was approximately 1.1 billion coins. However, because of its age and the wear and tear that most of these coins have undergone over the decades, finding one in very good condition is relatively rare. Coins that are in very good condition typically show significant signs of wear, but still retain important details, such as clear outlines of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks. At this level of condition, a 1947 wheat penny with a D mint mark can command anywhere from $200,000 in the market. That may seem like much at first glance, but when you factor in the rarity of finding one in very good condition, these coins are still a valuable part of any collection. That means that anyone may one day find 10 quarters of Cynthia Siegel's. Philip. The condition of a coin plays a huge role in its market value. A coin graded as very good typically has visible wear, but its key features are still discernible. A coin in such condition is far more valuable than a heavily worn example that may be almost unidentifiable. For comparison, if you were to find a 1947 D wheat penny in extra fine or uncirculated condition, its value could soar up to $800,000 or more, with rare examples even surpassing this figure. But if it's simply in very good condition, it's a more modest, but still solid find. Collectors value the 1947 wheat penny with a D mint mark because of its historical significance, its role in the Lincoln Cent series, and of course, its limited availability in good condition. The coin represents the end of an era, the final years of the wheat penny design before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. As we look back, coins like the 1947 D offer a unique glimpse into a past time, and that historical value only increases as they become harder to find. So, how do you spot a rare 1947 D wheat penny? First, check the date and the mint mark. The date should be clear, and the D mint mark will be positioned right next to the date on the obverse side. Make sure the coin still retains enough detail to identify the wheat stalks on the reverse. While these may show some wear in very good condition, they should still be visible enough to distinguish. If you're looking to sell your 1947 D wheat penny, there are several ways to do so. Online marketplaces like eBay often feature listings for coins of this type, so you can gauge what other sellers are asking. Coin shows are also a great place to meet collectors and dealers who might be interested in purchasing your coin. If your coin is in great condition, don't be afraid to get it appraised by a professional. To wrap it up, the 1947 wheat penny with a D mint mark in very good condition is a rare and valuable coin that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. While it might have the highest market value compared to its more pristine counterparts, it is still a great find. So, if you come across one in your collection or while coin hunting, remember to keep it safe, as its value might just surprise you. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.